Left, middle, right, Nicole, the headlines of politics, real estate, entrepreneurs, and agents
Yep.
need to know right now. What are they?
So we're hitting up the Wall Street Journal today. Casino mogul Steve Wynn is betting on the luxury market as he unloads 300 million in personal real estate.
This is a funny headline because they're saying he's betting on the luxury market as he
But then he
lists
unloads.
as he lists $300 million in property. I think he's bet Wall Street Journal. I think he's betting against
Right?
the real estate market, and he's trying to get. I think what Steve Wynn's saying is, I see a downside of the mountain here. We're close enough to the top, and I want to unload all my properties as close to the peak as possible because I don't know what the next 3 years look like. So he's listing properties in Sun Valley. He's got two adjacent properties there, 27 million. Palm Beach, 78.5 million. New York City penthouse, 90 million. In addition, a 100 million Beverly Hills, California estate. He just sold a Las Vegas home for 17.5 million. Dude's got some real estate. We got a gambling problem in our country. You think? Steve Wynn's raking in some cash. Listen, you see it every single time there's about to be an economic collapse. You see the really wealthy making moves. The dude's got a lot of money, Steve Wynn. He's 80 years old. He's been through these times once or twice before. Okay? He's sitting on an empire for a reason. And when you see dudes like this, when you see people that got this much dough making moves now, it's an indicator of what's to come. So my belief is he's making a bet against the luxury market. He believes this time next year there'll be less luxury buyers at these. This is the ultra luxury, less buyers at these price point, and that's why he's listing $300 million. And we should be aware of that. Okay, we should understand what's coming and put ourselves in position to hedge against that. And the second headline relates to this on the complete other end of the spectrum.
Dollar stores lead a surge in new retail openings.
Okay, so dollar stores, Dollar General Corp and Dollar Tree Incorporated are the two biggest, Nicole. This year alone, they will have opened 1,300 new stores. Okay, so they're seeking out underserved rural areas where there's maybe not a Whole Foods or maybe not even a Walmart supercenter in that rural area, or there's not a big Amazon shipping and it might take a little longer to get, they're seeking these areas where there's less shopping, less resources available, and they're serving those areas with lower cost goods in a time of high inflation, in a time where the economy is going through some struggles. Dollar General Corp, for example, in 2001, Nicole, had 5,000 stores. They now have 18,000. Here's the big one. If you're an agent who serves in a underserved rural area and you've got clients that have land with high traffic counts, you need to say to them, here's an opportunity. Send them this Wall Street Journal article about the dollar stores. Here's an opportunity. Let me market this to dollar stores. I have a client, Nicole, years ago who got one of these deals. He had a piece of land, high traffic count for a rural area, a very
Mhm.
rural area, but with a good traffic count for that area. He got a 20-year lease from Dollar General, 20-year lease. They built the building. They put the Dollar General on his land, 20-year land lease. So now you have an asset that's been built on your land. Okay. They're not going to take the building with them in 20 years, by the way. If
No.
they walk away, they're just going to leave the building. 20-year great lease. Guess what? Local banks love this 20-year lease. He's refied the property 3 or 4 times. Every time he needs cash for business, whatever he needs cash for, refis out of the deal because he's got this land lease, which it's like a golden ticket
Right.
with banks. So you could go to some of these landowners in your community, whether they're clients or not, create a relationship with them, tell them about the opportunity. It's ripe for the picking. I think that 2023, we're just going to see more of a need for low cost goods for economies like this, rural areas that don't have a lot of industry, and you could be somebody that goes and does the back end work and tries to attract one of these Dollar Generals into your area. And listen, you put your commission on a 20-year lease if they let you. I don't think, if I'm a smart landowner, by the way, I ain't letting you get commission for 20 years. But if maybe you get 5 years on the deal, or maybe you get a big lump sum, it's going to be, at the end of the day, the people you're working with and be like, wow, this person, she's smart, man. She's out there creating a new angle for me. And so this is a real opportunity. I would jump on this if you're in one of those rural areas. Hey guys, appreciate you checking out this episode of The Real Word. If you want the full episode, go over to the Broke Agent YouTube. That's where we're hosting the full podcast. If you want to continue to see the segments broken out and the short clips, stay right here on The Real Word YouTube.